So if you're watching this video, it's very likely that you struggle with fear and anxiety, and maybe you want to heal it. Maybe you suffer a lot through it, and you've been trying a lot of different things, and nothing is really working for you. And that was me for a long time. I felt stuck in this cycle of worry and overthinking. But today I want to share with you guys a perspective that I've learned and that really helps me calm down anxiety when you really get down to it. And so that is the fact that when you feel fear, when you feel this emotion come up, so it's really just a sensation, right? You feel it in your body. Maybe your mind starts to race, your heart starts to beat faster, maybe get sweaty palms, whatever it is, whatever you deal with, however it affects you. For me, my mind starts to race, and I usually feel it in my stomach. I feel like an uncomfortable feeling, like my stomach is turning, and that's how I experience anxiety, right? And I just want to let you guys know that although when you feel fear and you have these anxious thoughts, it feels like you're in danger. It gives you the illusion that there's something wrong, right? It gives you the illusion that something bad is happening. But what it is it really just is an illusion. I want you guys to understand that. Even if your body is telling you something bad is going to happen, it doesn't mean that it actually is. It doesn't mean that you're actually in danger. The sensation that you're feeling is really just energy passing through. And when you really pay attention to your anxiety and your fear, you'll realize that 99% of the time, nothing is actually happening, because fear and anxiety is actually an illusion. It's not real. And what do I mean by that? Yeah, you feel the sensation. Yeah, you feel that something wrong is happening. It feels like that, but you need to wake up to the fact that it's false. It's objectively false, because when you actually experience fear and anxiety, for the most part, you're either in the past or the future. You're not in the present moment. Maybe you're remembering a time in the past where you really did feel scared. There was an experience you went through and it was scary in that present moment. And you're rehearsing that in your mind and in your body. But your body can't tell what's real and what's not real. So if you're thinking about a past memory that was objectively scary to you, your body thinks that that's actually happening right now, and that's why you're feeling the fear. So it is fake, it is an illusion, because it's not happening right now. Yeah, it happened in the past. The fear was real in that moment, but it's not real in this moment. Or you're either thinking about the future. You're thinking about what could go wrong. You're thinking of worst case scenarios. You're thinking about how you will be in danger. Recognize when you're imagining bad things to happen, it's not actually happening. It feels like it's happening. It feels like you're in danger when you're just sitting here, but it's because you're thinking about something that hasn't happened yet, and it most likely won't. If you take away all the thinking, if you take away the past and the future, you are safe right now in the present moment. So you need to remember this. You need to be on the lookout for this. You need to be aware of this, that if you're experiencing this fear and this anxiety, you're daydreaming, you're imagining. And that's why fear is just a sensation in the body. It's just an emotion passing through you. You're not actually in danger right now. And don't get me wrong, there are rare instances where you are actually in danger. And if you're in a bad situation right now, please leave that, please get out of it. But for the most part, for most of us, what we're actually dealing with fear and anxiety is not real. A lot of it is just mental projection. A lot of it is just worst case scenario thinking. It's daydreaming about the past or the future. And that's really calmed me down lately. It's really hit me lately, because I've struggled so much with this, but it's really just an illusion. I'm waking up to the fact that it's not real. It's just in my mind. Because when you're in the present moment, like I said, for the most part, everything is fine. Everything is safe. Yeah, you can be uncomfortable at times. Yeah, sometimes you're not in great situations. But I would say for the majority of us, for most of us, we are okay. And I want you to remember that. When you start to drift off into the past or the future, just remember that you are okay right now, and to stop daydreaming. Take yourself out of that. That's why people talk about staying present. That's why I talk about it. It's because you are safe right now. It's only when you go into the mind, it's only when you time travel, right? You go to the past, the future, that creates the problem. So the thinking of bad things happening is really affecting the present moment. So you can take your power back by just staying present as much as you can and realizing that when you feel these sensations in your body, it doesn't mean that you're actually in danger. It just means you're thinking about something. So I really appreciate you guys for listening to this. I hope it really helped you. I hope you can remember when you're daydreaming or when you're imagining bad scenarios that you come back to the present moment and remember that you're safe. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your feedback and create a conversation around this, create a community. So thank you guys once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.